Sakamoto. Bulut. Pugh. Lukaku. And they need to get tighter here. Good use of advantage there. And striking it on the volley, just no luck.
Well, good technique, but just wide of the target.
What can they do from here? Useful cross towards the near post. That's very decisive goalkeeping. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Pugh. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Schmidt. So almost at the break here, and not quite going to plan for the home side. Work to do, Stuart.
Well, it's been a tight first half so far, but they haven't quite shown enough guile in the attacking third. If, however, they can be more dynamic in the 1v1 situations, they have the quality to turn this around.
Going well. The cross is on. And a struggle to get it away properly. This corner could be useful to them.
C.
Played over. Goalkeeper's ball. It was always going to be that way. Making a bit of headway. No, not great defending. Comfortable in dealing with the cross. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Well, a corner kick it is. Let's see if they can put this to good use as they try to add to their advantage. Clearance left a bit to be desired. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes.
惜しい。ナイス。FC24 PS5 版プロクラブパブリック放送誰でも参加 OK 悪口は禁止配信スケジュールはこちらから https://www.twitch.tv/BAISUKI_FC
So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. A chopping challenge and the referee has got to have a big think about it. A bit sloppy in possession.
W.
And Amos has it now. Released it nicely. Still ahead by a goal and moving the ball with purpose. Possession one. Chance to run at them. A deep delivery. And the keeper nowhere to be found. Not that he's complaining.
Nice.
Well, just look at the defending here. They've made it so easy for him in the end. That's just not good enough.
Here's Kramer. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? Can he finish? Oh, keeper dealt with it. Well, they fancy a short one. He knows he's got to react. Went in strongly, decisively. Hugh. Are they going to forge ahead? A chance to nudge in front. Corner kick here. It's a short one. Well, it looks so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. And Amos has it now. Moving into the advanced position. A fine reading of the situation. A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. Just cleared away in the nick of time. Good-looking ball. Could play it in. Just cutting off the supply. Araujo. Really is a lovely example of how to pass the ball. Here's Kramer. Well, the attack looks promising. But timely defending when it mattered. Jay. 20 minutes to go in this one. And options in the centre. Oh, what an astonishing goal! Almost from a different postal code. That was as clean as a whistle. You cannot strike them any better than that.
Well, here it is again, and just look at this. It's such good technique. It's a wonderful strike from that range.
Well, they have the advantage. That's good refereeing. Well, attacking possibilities. And it was pretty straightforward for the goalkeeper. Jay. Running with the ball confidently, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. And very deftly cut out. Lukaku. And having a go! And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Well, having been awarded the corner, they'll no doubt look to put the issue beyond all doubt. Delivering it into the box. Oh, good save. Excellent header. They'll repeat the trick. Corner again. And over it comes. Well, the danger is still there. Great defending here. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here?
Well, the hosts have had most of the ball in the last 15 minutes, and they certainly deserve their lead. Another one here, and that would put the game beyond doubt.
Yes, it might be on for them once more. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. And given away. Van Dijk. Endo with it. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. Perfect challenge. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. This could be the equaliser. Pew. Well, do they have a goal in their future? They're giving it a go. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Well, Derek, it was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team, and they deserve their victory.
Cross 入りましたね。ナイス。最後やらかしかけた W。ドンマイ W。シザーズで抜きたくなっちゃう。ナイスヘディングです。ナイスクロスでした。もう一回小型で行ってみます。あ、でもどうしようかな。私も小型です。多分、1枚貼ってた方が良い気もするので。結構 LS が外に流れるので大きいのは合理的な感じもしますね。多分、カウンターで裏出したいですよね。
As a footballer, you desperately want to be involved in these matches. So much on the line, and this is the first promotion game. The players had better be ready for what the opposition will throw at them. This promises to be special. Stay with us on EA TV.
カウンターで裏に出すんだったら、小 型1枚入れといた方良いかなと。
Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And excitement levels are high as they get ready to appear in a promotion match for the first time. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Well, I've enjoyed watching them up to this point, but today will be tough, that's for sure. They'll need to be at their very best to win here, I think.
Well, that's how to dispossess your opponent. Pugh. And it's with Nilsson. Now moving the ball impressively here. And they deal with the threat this time. Good work to win the ball back by United. Pugh. Jay. Plenty of support here. Sandoval. And a confident clearance. Sandoval. Clean challenge. And it's with Nilsson. Went in strongly to win the ball. That's a well-struck pass. And the flag has gone up here. Offside the decision.
GM.
And not a great challenge. Free kick here. Schmidt. Pugh. Jay. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. And possession lost there. Jay. Delivering it into the box. Well, it still could be dangerous. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. It's with Araujo. Jay. And making headway. And a useful cross. Well, he seemed to catch it on the wrong part of his head. And it's with Nilsson. Committed challenge.
Please contact the nearest steward. Thank you.
And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Perez. The referee correctly decided to play advantage. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Giordano. And crossed in there. Well, not away properly. And a long way out here. Well, the keeper kept it out with a minimum of fuss, but it wasn't a great effort. Pugh. Well, United had the ball, but not anymore. It is a decent-looking attack here. And defending as a unit. And a good-looking pass. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Danger averted for now. Perez. Well, the pressure being exerted. Well, it's all about passing as they try to hit the front. Nielsen. Very quick thinking there. So a throw in here.
B.
Ali. Really is a lovely example of how to pass the ball. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. A chance now with the corner. They favoured a short one here. Well, they couldn't do anything with that particular cross. And there it is, the half-time whistle.
惜しい。ライ B。
So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Really getting stuck in. Plenty of support here. Good looking cross. Well, nothing comes of it. It might be the moment to get them ahead. And able to get a body in the way.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
Trying to pick out a teammate. Breaking at pace. Well, they need to get bodies back. It's looking promising. And players waiting at the far post. In it goes! The opening goal in this contest.
W.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Superb looking pass. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? Well, not a great cross, making the goalkeeper's job rather easy. J. Oh, great piece of individual skill. Straightforward save, really. Chen.
C.
Now Sandoval. Well, when you're leading, you can afford to be pass happy. Wasteful from United. Now, who can she pick out? Well, the keeper was always likely to do his job under no pressure. Here's Diallo. Chen. Nice ball to switch the point of attack. Now Sandoval. Moving the ball effectively, looking for the right moment. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Well, they have to pay attention. Can he take advantage? And danger still. And well positioned to clear.
Well, what a good piece of goalkeeping that was. But the equaliser can't be long in coming,
GM
surely.
And into the last 20 minutes. Good tackle.
Well, the fans are driving their team on here, but can they respond with a goal? Time is running out.
Giordano. Oh, yes, what a pass. And he read it well defensively. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. And crossing towards the far post. Can she clear it? And she's cleared it away. Well, high and more than a bit hopeful.
C.
Failure to keep the ball by United. Well, still time for them to level it. And a confident clearance. 10 minutes left for play.
C.
Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Pugh. Lukaku. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. De Vries. On to Diallo. Very alertly winning back possession. Well, approaching full time, and this is wearing the look of mission impossible for the home side, Stuart.
Well, they've certainly lacked a goal threat up to this point. There's been little invention, no real combination play around the box, and the crosses have been erratic. But there is still time to find that moment of inspiration.
Pugh. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. And there goes the final whistle. It's gone the wrong way as far as the home fans are concerned.
Well, Derek, it was a poor result, but it was a really tight
Nice.
contest. Both sides had their chances, could have gone either way, but in the end, they will be disappointed.
決定機すみません。やっぱりでかいの入れます。
for every player and every fan here today, there is the knowledge that history could be made. Win the game and win promotion. It is that simple, and everybody is up for it. The action is live. Next. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. My name is Derek Ray and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And if they play their cards right today, they'll be celebrating promotion. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, this is a massive game for them. A win here and they will be promoted. Let's hope they don't throw it away and play somewhere near their best.
Determined defending. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Corner conceded. It came off the defender. Who can they pick out? Well, it has come to nothing. Corner once more. Not too close to the goalkeeper to really pose a threat. Well, there was never any doubt. We were always going to be highlighting him after his exploits in the last match, breaking the club's goal-scoring record.
Yeah, what a great achievement, but he won't want to stop there. He loves scoring goals, and I'm sure there's a lot more to come from him, including a couple more today.
That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Jay. Nice looking pass. A chance to whip it in. Happy to shoot. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Corner awarded.
C.
Playing it in. No-nonsense piece of defending. And a long way out. Got in the way of it. Might work out. A very good tackle.
C.
And the emphasis is on creativity. That's a nice-looking ball. Pretty straightforward defending, dealing with that cross.
W.
And there the move ends for now. The cross is on. And crossed in there. Oh, yes! What a classy goal! And make no mistake, there aren't many in the game who would have the confidence to even try it. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Hugh. Good weight on that pass. Crossing into the middle. Well, he took care of it defensively. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Failed to keep hold of it. And a good-looking ball. Ah, goalkeeper's ball. Not the best of crosses, really, was it? Clean challenge. Oh, nice ball over the top. Oh, it's a wild, wild finish.
C.
Voutens. Well, they've lost the ball. Losing possession a bit easily. And Arnold has it. Released it nicely. Fed over towards the back post. Well, it was a poor attempt, and a goal kick it is. Lukaku. And possibilities here. Played into the centre. Well, hit on the volley. Terrific strike.
Well, it's a very difficult technique, but I actually think he should be scoring there.
Arnold. Wonderful challenge, and a throw-in coming up. And Arnold has it. And a good tackle. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Pugh. Plenty of running room in the wide position. And it's come off the keeper. Well, it looked promising, but the keeper taking command of the situation. So here we are, moving close to half-time, and the visitors with work to do, I think it's fair to say, Stuart.
Well, they've not had quite enough purpose to their attacking play so far. It's all been a bit too predictable. But in the second half, if they can get more support to their strikers and play with greater intensity, they can certainly turn this around.
And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Well, that's one for them to pursue. In search of the equaliser.
C.
Played over. And that brings to an end the first half here at Anfield.
C. Nice.あのボレーもう入んないかな、やっぱり。
And the battle has recommenced here at Anfield. It needs an accurate cross. Well, punched away by the keeper. Wonderful tackle. Decisive in the tackle. And a throw in here.
B.
It's with Novak. And the keeper showing tremendous command. Good pass. Distributing it well. Crossed into the penalty area. But goalkeeper's ball. Disappointingly for them. Schmidt. Pugh. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect.
C.
Looked like an effective counter-attack, but brilliantly read. And deflected beyond the byline, so a corner here.
C.
Trying to deliver it accurately. No keeper will mind that sort of corner. Nice looking pass. And he's hit it with authority! And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it.
C.
And a short corner, let's see. We're racing away here. But a good piece of tidying up. From one side of the pitch to the other. And a throw-in it's going to be. Bulut. And playing it through. Almost found its target, but cutting it out in the end. Now can they counter clinically? But the danger averted for now. The clearance wasn't decisive.
There's a message for Alan Roach. That's Alan Roach. Please can you come to reception? Your wife is waiting for you.
Plenty of support here. That's a lovely ball. Well, to be blunt, misfiring with the header.
W.
And it's played into the centre. And no problems for her. And passing it well. Cross towards that far post. And the referee has pointed to the spot. He's given the penalty. And now, let's see if they can level it up. Chance to equalise here. A goal! Calmly taken spot kick. So in business once more.
W.
On the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. On the offensive. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. And having a go! Well, the shot seemed like a good option, but goalkeeper's ball. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. And offside it is. Bulut. Schmidt. Not the pass he had in mind. And the pass, a good one. And given the situation, a goal at this stage might well turn out to be a winner. And the teams are level, and every corner counts at this juncture. A bit short with the clearance. Well, they survived the attack. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here.
GM.
Elliott. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. But a second foul after the first one, and so no advantage there. Free kick. Over the touchline for a throw-in. And he's clear as lines. Jay. No space for them here. And still on the lookout for the goal that could be so important at this juncture. Well, disappointing end to the move. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Oh, nice ball. Can they forge ahead? Yes is the answer. And that could be oh so important. Well, a dramatic moment near the end. And that might well be the decider. Lukaku. Oh, great vision. This could be it. And it is. He's done it. Surely a case of game over. So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Incisive pass. Well, not the end result he had in mind.
Well, we know he can hit them from that sort of range.
W.
But that was a poor effort in the end.
And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors. That's the big story.
Well, Derek, I thought it was a sub.
惜しい。ナイス。すみません、時間なかったので無理やり打ちました。溶けている顔。残念 W。ちょっと ST してみてもいいですか？はい。ありがとうございます。ちょっとお手洗いに。これ、まあ基本的には Y さん中央でプレイしないと難しいかな。はい。相手の4バックのセンターバック2枚に当たる感じ。ワイドに開くんだったら別のフォメの方が良いかな。すみません OK です。Y さんキャム入ってみましょうか。 審判の悪い。QAQ。W。前どちら行きます？どっちでも。大丈夫です。
What a story about to be written here today. For the fans and players, it is a chance to make history, win the game, to clinch promotion. It comes down to that, and every player will be giving it their all. Next on EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And if they play their cards right today, they'll be celebrating promotion. What might we see today, Stuart?
Well, what a great opportunity for them here. A win today and they will be promoted. This really should be an exciting game. I'm looking forward to this one.
And he's in an offside position.
GM。
J. And he read it superbly. And that will be a corner. Delivering it. Any goalkeeper would accept corner kick deliveries like that every day. Well, we simply had to feature him today after he broke the club's goal-scoring record in his last appearance.
Yeah, what a goal scorer, but I'm sure there's still a lot more to come from this player, including today maybe. It's a remarkable achievement.
Opportunity to take the lead. Well, it was caught nicely enough, but the fact of the matter is it wasn't on target.
C.
Barros. Larson. Doing everything possible to keep possession. Who? The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Must be. Was an important piece of defending. Who? Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Options in the centre. Struggling to get it away. And putting his body on the line. Looking for a teammate. Well, plenty of power, but just too much height on it.
C.
Here's Rasso. Wasn't really difficult for the goalkeeper in the end. Good example of pressing without the ball. It's with Santos. Oh, terrible mistake by the keeper. Oh, a goal! They've taken full advantage of a dreadful mistake by the goalkeeper. And a fine cross. Oh, a goal! How about that for a degree of difficulty? Simply off the charts! Two-nil here, and the ball is moving again. It's with Araujo. Sakamoto. And he takes it on. That was going in. Now how about the short corner? Jay. Araujo. And Amos has it now. Olsen. Collier. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Jay. Shielding the ball superbly. Well, sadly, they just couldn't keep possession. And players waiting in the centre. Did look as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. And he cuts in from the wing. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. The save was a good one. Schmidt. Oh, great vision. And delivered into the box. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper.
C.
Can someone get on the end of this? Another corner.
C.
Oh, what a clearance under pressure. Had to react and did. Schmidt. And a chance to whip it in here. Can he compose himself? Got to it easily, the keeper.
C.
On to Rasso. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. And Amos has it now. And so it is, the first half story has been written.
Nice. Nasu. のフォメだったら、ボールの保持の位置は、この感じですよね。こうヒートマップで中央に
Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Decent looking pass. Has to score. There it is. And he could scarcely have had an easier finish.
Yes.
Well, here it is again, and you have to say, he looks so uncomfortable with the ball at his feet. He's cost his team a goal here.
キャムに当てたい感じです。
And threading it through, and the chance is on, and a goal! He's put it away, a celebratory moment.
Nice.
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Kaya. Olsen. Well, they have the ball once more. Jay. Spot on with that tackle. Olsen. And credit due, a good intervention. And he's through here. A corner will ensue. And short it is. Vigorous defending. And he takes on the shot. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment
Nice.
for him.
うま。
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Well, a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. Larsson. Well, the pass not finding its target. It's with Araujo. Not to like about that pass. Oh, big chance. Oh, but denied. Full credit to the keeper.
Well, of course he should score, but what a save that is.
To the nearest two.
Over it comes. Not the best clearance. Not a good pass. On to Rasso. It's with Araujo. Jay. Lukaku. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Was an important piece of defending. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Oh, did so well to deny him. He's driven in the corner. And everyone in the centre looking on as it sailed over them.
Well, these fans are starting to leave here. There's just no chance of a comeback now.
Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Is it going to be? Oh, denied by the post. He's very adept at protecting the ball. Oh, good save. And there's the delivery. Not increasing the pressure. Another corner it is. Just the clearance that was called for. Untidy on the ball. Crossed into the penalty area. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Good use of advantage by the referee. Now in a more than decent position. Well, a really good run. Teammates in the middle. And that's going to result in a goal kick.
C.
So on the cusp of the final whistle, and the visitors very much in command, Stuart.
Well, the result has never really been in doubt, has it? They've created so many chances with some brilliant attacking play. I think they've looked an outstanding team today.
5 minutes to go. Oh, he's given the ball away. Good-looking ball. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. In a decent position now. Oh, he's through here. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it. Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Trying to open them up. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much...
And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
フォワードどっちとも 10.0W。あの強襲、トップ下にいたら相手嫌だなぁと思うんですけど、なかなかトップ下で打つ機会ないですよね。どなたかどうですか CDM。ナイスです。次最後にします。そうですね。今日はこれラスで。
It doesn't get much better than being able to call yourself the record scorer for a football club. But last time out, we saw him make history and revel in the moment. Now the prospect of more goals from this highly gifted footballer who rarely fails to deliver on the pitch. You're watching TV.
トップ下であれやられると脅威だとは思うんですけどね。了解です。ブロックしに行かないといけないから。あれ。まだつながるかも。大丈夫かな。あれ。ダメそうなんで再起しました。アイスパープレックリーング。トップ下だと打ちどころ難しくて嬉し泣き。でも、やっぱり ST の方が防ぎ辛いですかね。はい。相手結構びっくりはすると思いますけどね。ありそうでないですよね。意表をつくという意味では ST の方がびっくりするかもしれませんね。やってる人ほとんどいないですからね。でも前いたチームではバルベルデごっこしてました。 W どういうことですか W。バルベルデ法って言われてるじゃないですか W。あ。何はともあれチキンラーメン行きます。かつ、どうだからうまいのか W。
Mission accomplished when last we saw this gifted player. When you enter the history books, it's a moment to drink in. And as officially speaking, the club's all-time leading scorer now, every reason to expect more attacking excellence today. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And on the menu today, clubs match action for you to enjoy. Stuart, your expectations?
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully, we get a really good game here.
Well, a stylish moment. Really good challenge. Well, offside, unfortunately.
GM。
And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, the best players are the ones that can play in tight areas, and he can certainly play in tight areas. He wriggles out of situations, he can find that penetrative pass, and he's such a good player when he gets the ball out of his feet and gets shots away. He could be the outstanding player today.
Suarez. Yusuf. Let's just clarify the injury situation. Our man on the side of the pitch is Jeff Shreves.
Yep, he's not putting his full weight on that foot at the moment because he actually got trodden on in the last challenge. Keep an eye on this one.
Cheers, Jeff. And back with Ferreira. Yusuf. Suarez. And unable to keep possession. Oh, splendid skill. That's a lovely ball. And reading it absolutely superbly. And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage. Went in strongly to win the ball. Schmidt. Pugh. An inability to keep hold of the ball there.
To the owner of the blue vehicle, registration BG04.
And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw.
Have your lights on, thank you.
Pugh. The Kings did well to make sure possession changed hands. Pugh. And the Kings unable to retain possession. And nicely over the top, delivering it into the box. And not a great challenge, free kick here. And the post denied him. So a throw in here.
C.
Sakamoto. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Excellent vision. Could take the lead. And there it is, the breakthrough. That will do nicely. 1-0 then. Jay. Very quick thinking there. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. Oh, and taken cleanly by the goalkeeper.
C.
And the Kings moving the ball with purpose. And a useful cross. Well, it wasn't quite as good as it looked when it left the boot. Well, a good tackle. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. So nearly at half-time, and the home side trailing, albeit not by much. Stuart, your thoughts up to this point?
Well, it's been a tight first half so far, but they haven't quite shown enough guile in the attacking third. If, however, they can be more dynamic in the 1v1 situations, they have the quality to turn this around.
Crossed accurately towards the far post. And it might have made life difficult for the keeper, but that's a strong punch.
W.
And back now with Gordy. Strong but fair tackle. And the referee felt he had to blow the whistle. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? But he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. From a long way out. Well, when all was said and done, Stuart, he wasn't a million miles away.
No, he wasn't, because he generates so much power from that sort of distance. His technique is brilliant.
Failed to keep hold of it. And back now with Gordy. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. So the whistle then, we're up the halfway stage.
相手も強襲打ってきた W。 惜しい。ナイス。 もうちょっと中央で持ちたいです
And the
ね。
ball is moving again, with the Kings looking to build upon a positive first half performance. Might work out. Well, the referee trying to play advantage there, but it wasn't forthcoming. Just can't get it past him. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Terrific block. Gori. Bouchard. Yusuf. He could pick out a teammate. And a corner to the Kings as they try to press home their advantage. Playing it in and taking care of the situation. Not looking all that comfortable on the ball. And tremendous individual skill. And back now with Gori. Clattered away. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Have to pay attention defensively. Shaheen.
GM。
Showing a real will to win the ball. Targets available. Cross comes in. Splendid defending. Yusuf. And possession given away. Well, we're into the final half hour. Jay. And in the right position to read it. Good use of advantage there. Now in a more than decent position. And nicely over the top. And under pressure, that was a fine claim.
GM。
And there to intervene. Excellent refereeing. Advantage in operation. Suarez. Gori. This attack looks highly promising. Cutting in. Well, without putting too fine a point on it, he's missed it. "20 minutes to go." Well, possibilities in the centre.
C。
Decisive pass. He just needs to stay level-headed now. And a good take under duress there. Schmidt. Possession and patience, the watchwords. But then the one that fails to hit its target. Kelly. Decent move from the Kings. Still looking for space. Well, having been awarded the corner, they'll no doubt look to put the issue beyond all doubt. Who can they pick out? Clears it away. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Well, body in the way. A chance to whip it in. And crossing towards the far post. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Oh, nice ball over the top. Well, almost at full time, and this is not really what the home fans had in mind. Stuart, interested to get your thoughts as always.
Well, it's been tight, but they've lacked a cutting edge. They've done well at the back and in midfield, but the final pass, the shot or cross have lacked that bit of quality. Can they find that missing link in these final few minutes?
There might very well be late excitement. 5 minutes left, and the margin just 1. Well, they couldn't keep it. And having a go! Well, the shot looked promising, but the keeper had the measure of it.
Well, it hasn't been a great performance, but the fans have been brilliant. Just listen to the noise. Can the players respond and find this equaliser?
He fancies it. In it goes! To increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them? The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. Good run, very much in control of the situation. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
Well, Derek, they weren't at their best today, both as individuals and as a team, and they didn't deserve anything from the game. Need a much better display next time out.
じゃあ、今日はこの辺で。また明日放送します。お疲れ様でした。お疲れ様でした。手のひらを揃えた両手。ありがとうございました音符。おつでした。ありがとうございました。この褒めだったら、4321の方が良いかな。おつわりでした。またお願いします。ありがとう。一回やってみてもいいかもですね。4321は、うちの放送で結構やってはいるんですよね。 そうですね W。一応ほとんど全部のフォメ試しましたからね W。